Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lucky Number episode 13. We're super excited to have y'all back with us tonight. Hope you are looking forward to this episode. As always, anything you can do to help us out would be hugely appreciated. Likes, comments, subscribing, sharing the video, sharing the podcast, following the podcast, all that normal stuff. But we're just going to jump into it. Last time, as the party began pulling together the last of their threads before the heist of the Bloodkeith corporate offices, Nyx discovered that her brother-in-law had gone missing. He had apparently racked up a significant amount of debt to Arnold Hathaway, a dangerous criminal in the Undercliff ward of Waterdeep. Nyx brought the party together to help her save her brother-in-law. Infiltrating his bar, the Laughing Manticore, the party went down into the basement and discovered a fighting ring with an actual manticore in it. Janara and Nyx were called out, failing to blend into the crowd. After exchanging some tense words with Hathaway, Janara kicked him into his own fighting pit. Hathaway called out for his men to attack, and the party has found themselves in a fight. So, with that, we're going to start the episode by rolling initiative.
Yeek! Oh, man.
I got one.
Oh, boy. Well, you still can add your modifier, so I'll come to you in a minute. Nyx.
11.
Octavia.
22.
Wow. Artemis.
17.
Okay. Janara.
3.
Ooh. Bowman.
12.
Penny.
19.
Okay.
Pretty fast. Pretty good spread.
Pretty fast. All right. So the initiative order is going to be Octavia, then Penny, then Hathaway, then Artemis, then Bowman, then the Manticore, then Nyx, and then Bowman's men.
Nope,
and
not Bowman.
Not Bowman. Hathaway's men.
I got
Bowman's
my crew
man.
here. The boys.
The boys
Oh,
are
man.
back in town. Hathaway's men, and then Janara bringing up the rear. So, at the top of the initiative order, you can't see all the random civilians in the bar, but there's a bunch of random people in this area right now. As Hathaway's just called out that there are intruders, and his men seem to be moving into action, getting ready to go towards Janara and Nyx. Hathaway having been knocked down into the fighting pit. And Octavia, you had told me that you wanted to be sort of blending in at the bar. So that is where you are right now. A bunch of people are scooting back towards the walls, but nobody seems in any rush to flee. Make an insight check for me.
Okay. terrible. 13?
Yeah, 13 I'll say will be good enough. This wasn't a super hard thing to ascertain. Clearly not the first time somebody has attacked Hathaway in the Laughing Manticore. And so the patrons of this casino / fight pit down here are just scooting back to the walls and getting ready to watch as combat breaks out. There's people like next to you at the bar who are like turning with their drinks to watch everything as it happens. What would you like to do? And you haven't been
really wanna-
discovered yet.
Right, I don't want to give myself away. I don't want to do something to help if I can.
Ben, how many enemy guys do we see on this map total? Because I know there's a brother-in-law.
Yes. So
There's
there's
Hathaway.
Hathaway's down in the pit, and the Manticore is down in the pit.
Uh-huh.
You've got one of Hathaway's thugs up by the stairs at the
Oh, I didn't see him. Okay.
at this level. One over by the bar. One in the back corner of the room, and then there's one over by Hathaway's sort of main table where he sits.
Excellent.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Zooming out, a novel concept.
I don't know. Because I don't want to give myself away.
You can hold.
But
Yeah, you can hold
yeah,
an action.
Can I hold a spell?
Yeah.
Can I hold Witch Bolt? What's the distance on that? 30 feet. Nope, nothing's in range of that.
I mean, the thug
There's a
here-
guy by you.
Do I know that he's like with Hathaway though?
Yes, you.
Is
So
it
you would
really
know.
obvious?
Yeah, Hathaway's like men are clearly dressed differently than most of the people here. So, like, they're wearing like,
Okay.
armor.
Then I'm gonna hold. Yeah, Witch Bolt to if he moves like to go past me towards whatever's happening.
Sure. Great. Okay. Penny, that's you. You are over at one of the gambling tables. The people at this table are sort of shuffling around out of the way. You can follow them or you can do something else.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to take a couple steps back, but in the other direction of the guy by the stairs.
Okay.
So 10, 15, 20. I'll probably move, that's the wrong mouse. Let's see, we'll go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then can I hold an action? It's okay. I feel like a spell and a gun are two very different things. Because a spell can be like a little, like, you know, it could be like a little sneaky, but a gun is just like, oh, this girl's straight up just shooting in an open bar. So I think that I'll hold. Can I hold if Hathaway tries to, let's see, it's 60 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay. Can I hold the cantrip Mind Sliver when Hathaway tries to get out of the pit?
Sure.
Okay. For now, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
And for now, I'll just make it look like I'm kind of backing up with the crowd.
Okay. Speaking of, it is Hathaway's turn. So, Hathaway is going to make an athletics check to climb out of the pit. So you can go ahead and trigger your Mind Sliver. I assume you're trying to do so in a stealthy way.
Yeah.
What does it say next to the spell? There should be some combination of the letters S, M, and V.
It says V.
Okay, so you do have to speak to cast the spell.
Can I quietly speak?
So I will have you make a
whisper check.
performance or deception, your choice, to cast the spell without it being obvious that you're casting a spell.
They're both +0. I guess I'll do deception.
Okay.
It was a natural 20.
Nice. Spell goes off. What is the save on that?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay. Intelligence saving throw. That is a 12.
Oh, it is 12.
Well, he saves. But you cast a spell as he's like clambering up the side of the pit. Which he got a 21 on his athletics check. As he's clambering up the side of the pit to climb out, the Manticore not trying to stop him because they have an arrangement. He winces a little bit and clutches his head, but he does manage to get up to the top. And he looks at Eugenar and says, "Well, I don't think that was a smart idea, do you? Let's rumble!" And as he says that, his voice booms loudly, filling the entire chamber, and he is going to lunge forward and go at Eugenar with his brass knuckles.
Let's fucking rumble, yes. I love him. I don't care what side he's on. I love him.
That is a 17 to hit for the first attack.
That hits.
Great. So he slams the brass knuckles on either side into your rib cage in a really powerful blow. And you take 8 bludgeoning damage. And then he goes to uppercut you with his second hit, which is a 22.
That hits.
So you take an additional 8 bludgeoning damage. Wham! Boom! Up into your jaw. He has no finesse to his form, just brute strength as he wails you with his brass knuckles. Which are these brass knuckles are very there's nothing fancy about them in terms of the actual design. They're very utilitarian, but very quality made, as you have just discovered. With that is his turn. Artemis, that's you.
Oh, that is me. I'm gonna look Bowman in the eye. What do I do? Oh, we're doing things. I'm gonna do something. And I'm going to start sprinting towards, keeping an eye on the Manticore.
Mhm.
I'm gonna run down 5, 10, 15, 20. Sure, I'll engage with this dude. I've got my do I have my cane? Did I
Sure.
leave the house with my cane? Great.
Sure. I'll say you
I'm
did.
gonna run with the cane and give it a little tap, so that the bottom of it, the little like silver foot on it, kind of flicks out and it's got a point. And so I've got my rapier. And as I go, I'm going to kind of spin around, like jogging backwards, look at Bowman, and say, "You're either gonna love this or hate this." And I'm gonna sing Bowman, and then start casting something, and another version of me pops up. Bowman, Bowman, until there are 4 Artemises singing Bowman. I'm gonna cast Mirror Image on myself, or just cast it.
Amazing.
So there are 4 Artemises.
Artemi?
Amazing.
Artemi. There are 4 Artemi
Amazing.
running, and I'm gonna get up in this guy's face. if I can, I'm gonna try and swipe a drink off a table just for Hair of the dog to help me out here.
Sure. I'll call that a free action.
Thank you. That's my deal.
Okay. Yeah, make your attack roll against him then.
Oh no, it is an action to
Oh,
cast.
it's an action to
Yeah,
cast.
I'm just engaging with him. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So you run up. This guy was turning to
Fine.
help his boss, and as you charge up behind him, rapier in hand, you take a swig of this drink. 4 of you flash out as you sing Bowman's name. The thug whirls around and says, "What the fuck?"
You're so drunk. I'm actually gonna scoot here if I can.
Great.
Great, that's my turn.
Awesome. Bowman, that's your turn.
This is gonna be real dumb.
We like dumb.
Don't.
But I
We
want to
love-
hit the
we love
big red
dumb.
button. I want to hit the big red button. So,
Yes.
Don't.
as my bonus action, I am going to cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
I am going to. Bowman's going to take his crowbar, take it out of his pocket. He's going to put it in his hand, and he's going to proceed to jump on top of the Manticore, slamming down his crowbar.
Okay. Make an attack roll as you jump into the pit, bringing your crowbar down to try to hit it.
That is a non-natural 20.
That will hit the Manticore. You do take 2 falling damage as you slam down. Go ahead and roll your damage, add your Wrathful Smite. Well, okay, you can do one of 2 things. You can do damage, and then you will land in a space adjacent to the Manticore, or you can attempt to grapple the Manticore.
I'm basically, I'm just trying to I'm trying to land on the floor, not trying to be on top of him.
Okay, yes. So roll damage, add your Wrathful Smite damage, and then we'll put your piece adjacent to the Manticore.
All right, for the crowbar, just the crowbar, not the Wrathful Smite, it's gonna be 15 damage.
Whew.
I'm not done yet. There's more that I want to do. Let me.
He's only getting ready to rumble.
Plus, so 5 more damage from the Wrathful Smite. Can he
What damage
roll?
type is Wrathful Smite?
It is psychic.
Okay.
Can he roll a Wisdom saving throw, a 14 or higher, to see if he's frightened by me?
Yeah. That's an 11.
So he is frightened of maybe. And just to sprinkle a little bit on top of everything else, I am going to do Divine Smite.
Okay, go ahead and spend that spell slot and roll that extra damage.
2d8s. Oh, that's an additional 16 on top of the 20, so 36 damage. And he's frightened.
So 16 more damage.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Solid.
Wow. Okay, I just need you to move Bowman 1 space over for me.
Yep.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, so you, as the Manticore looks up as Artemis is running past, his tail rears back, sharp spikes protruding from it. You leap into the pit, crowbar over your head, slam it down into this Manticore. There's this blast of divine light, and as you land on the ground next to it, the Manticore recoiling painfully from the blow.
Good question. Is the Manticore a fiend?
Manticore is not a fiend.
Okay.
No. The Manticore recoiling away from the hit, his mane of hair badly burnt and singed as he stares at you with fright in his eyes, and he says, you tricky little apple.
That's
Never
my turn.
mind. I love him.
Is that so? That's gonna be your turn, I guess.
That's gonna be my turn.
Great. The Manticore is afraid of you, Bowman. He wants to get away from. He Let's put some distance between the two of you, but he doesn't want to risk an opportunity attack. I guess he's going to take the disengage action, and he's going to start flying up into the air and fly back 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna perch right up at the edge of the pit. And he's still like looking at you, Bowman, and you can see like the fear in his eyes as his spiked tail rears up over his head in like a defensive stance.
Fantastic.
Yeah. A couple of people in the crowd were like very slowly moving away as they see the manticore like actually start to fly out of the pit and fly toward them. They're like, oh shit, and they start like scrambling backward in a way. That's the manticore's turn. Nyx, that's you.
I would like to untie Glim or use a dagger to cut him loose or whatever I have to get him free as quickly as possible.
Okay. Go ahead and what are you doing? Are you cutting it or are you on top?
Is it a rope?
Yes.
Then I would like to cut it with a dagger.
Okay, make an attack roll.
12.
Yeah, it's rope. But I will say, go ahead and roll damage.
7.
7. So you one quick swipe up with your dagger, rope gets cut free. Glim says, you did nick him a little bit with your cut.
Sorry. Nope. I'm going to take the disengage as a bonus action and
Okay.
skadoot my boot and like I'm going to drag Glim with me, so I will take the
Half movements.
Yeah.
Great. Interesting point of order. You took the
I know he didn't take it.
So Arnold is gonna try to punch him as you drag him out of the way. He's
No,
saying,
not Arnold Pummeler.
"Oh, so this is the prize you're after."
Yeah, this is what I was
he
gonna-
got a 13, which probably is gonna be higher.
All of the Artemises. Wait, never
and
mind.
I can't
Never mind.
Does shield only work on spells?
Shield can work on anything, but it's any attack roll.
Can I cast it on another person or just on me?
Don't think you can cast it on another person, but let me double check.
The range is self.
You cannot cast it on another person.
Poop. Okay.
Can I see this attack coming in?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna scream Arnold Pummeler at all four of us. With some cutting words or
Okay.
whatever it is. Yeah, cutting words.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
That is -4.
-4. That brings it down to a 9. Not good enough to hit. You scream this as he goes and bam! His knuckles like slam into the wood, which you hear like crack a little bit. He's like, and he just snarls and turns and glares at you, Artemis.
All four of us bow.
Great. All right. It's now the thug's turns. So thug 1. That's gonna be the one in front of you, Artemis. He pulls out. He's got just a simple like club type thing in his, he pulls it out of his like worn coat. He just goes to whack you with it.
Eek.
That is a 15 to hit.
Okay, how does this work with see mirror images. Each time a creature targets me with an attack, I roll a d20, determine whether the attack targets me or one of the duplicates. Okay, so. Okay, that is all of them are still up. Great, roll that succeeds, so it targets one of the duplicates. Okay.
Okay.
And that was a 15?
Yeah.
That just hits.
Okay, so this club comes flailing out at you and your 4 duplicates and cuts through one of the duplicates. Flickers out.
Oops.
He snarls and he goes to swing again with his club.
Oh my god, he's got okay.
That's an 8. So
that will miss. No matter what.
He just goes wide. You like knock the club out of the way with your rapier. The other thugs are gonna go. This one over by you, Octavia, is going to start running forward. It's gonna move here. I know you wanted to cast Witchful on it. So.
Yep. No. 19 to hit.
19 hits, yeah.
Cool. That's gonna be 10 lightning damage.
Okay. So as he runs past, you whip up your camera. He staggers forward as this red jolt of lightning shoots out of your flash bulb and it impacts him in the back. He stumbles forward to the railing, glancing over his shoulder at you. And the other people at the bar begin frantically like scooting away from you now that you've entered the fray.
Cool.
But he's going to continue on his original course of action. He pulls out a shotgun, plops a solid slug into it, and shoots towards Bone. But that's an 8 to hit. So
No, it did not.
Blast in the dirt in front of you, Bowman. This thug over by the staircase. And he's gonna he's gonna move here and he's going to take aim at you, Octavia, because you shot his buddy. Same thing, pulls out shotgun.
Well, I'm still shooting his buddy because it stays.
That is true. That is a 10 to hit.
No.
Okay, so he misses. At his shot, you duck as this like singular slug like sails over your head and slams into a keg on the wall, blasts a hole in it, and beer starts pouring out onto the already sticky floor.
Ooh.
That'll be messy to clean up.
Yeah. This last thug in the corner here. He's gonna move over here. He like jumps up onto the chair and aims his gun down at you, Nix.
Real.
And I can't roll above. I'm only rolling single digits for these guys.
That's
a
okay.
9.
Yeah. That's fine by me.
Happens to me all the time.
Janara, it is your turn now.
Great. I'm going to look at Hathaway and say, I think it's time for you to get knocked down a few pegs, and I'm going to try to headbutt him.
Okay, that'll be an unarmed strike. Go ahead and roll to attack.
I got an 18.
18 will do it. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Breaks his nose.
And since it hit, I'm going to do a flurry of blows so that
So you get 2 more unarmed strikes after this.
Yeah.
Just make sure you spend whatever key points you need to. But.
Just one. So that was 4 damage.
Great. So you, boom, slam your head into his nose. Blood coming out of his nose now. Yeah, you get 2 more unarmed strikes with that flurry of blows.
Do I roll to hit still?
Yeah, roll to hit for
Right?
both of them.
Alright,
Yeah,
thought so. That was a non-natural 20. And
nice.
that was 22.
Okay, yeah, both of those hit as well.
Damage and 5 damage.
What was the first What was the first of those 2 damage?
3.
3
So
damage
8
and
total.
5 damage, so 8 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So as he's recoiling from you headbutting him, you swing around, one fist right into his neck, he coughs, and then boom, right into his ribs with a 3rd hit. He staggers a little bit.
How far away is the Manticore from where I am?
Pretty far.
Pretty far.
I gain so I'm going to, because I use flurry of blows, I'm going to use my drunken technique to disengage, and my walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of turn.
Great.
So I think I can go 50 feet.
Great.
So can I get all the way like up to where the Manticore is?
So this is a pit right here.
Yeah, I mean, if you're staying on this level, you could go you could probably get here-ish.
Great.
With
That's
50
where I'll go then.
Great. Awesome turn. And he's still recoiling, and you just nimbly duck under his arms as he flails out at you as you make a beeline for the Manticore. Great.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Does Glim get a turn?
Yeah. We'll say he acts on initiative count 1. He is going to duck under this table
Cool.
and take the dodge action.
Yep. Good. Good boy.
Good boy, Glim.
And unless I say otherwise, assume he retakes the dodge action every turn.
And stays there.
Yes. Octavia.
Okay, I would like to use my action to deal another lightning damage to the guy I hit
Yeah,
previously.
go for it.
That's an additional 4 lightning damage.
Okay. The red lightning pulses again. And
Yep. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to telekinetic shove this dude into the pit. So that's a strength saving throw.
the guy that you're doing the lightning on.
Yep.
That's a non-natural 20.
Okay, then nothing happens.
Okay, so you try to as the electricity hits him, you also send a surge of force and of additional force through the connection that you have. And he stumbles forward but catches himself on the railing of the pit and pushes off. Penny, it's your turn.
Okay. Penny's gonna move up. She's gonna be like, okay, I didn't really have time for this, but I guess we are doing this now. And she's gonna move up to this guy and take out her rapier and try to hit him.
Great.
And that is 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And that is 1d8. That's 9.
Nice. Yeah, this guy has his gun trained on Octavia. You run up, your rapier, you pull your hidden rapier out of your umbrella and just stab him under his arm, right into his side. He's like, ah, you bitch.
That was unnecessary. Rude.
Very.
Well, he has to die now.
He does.
Not before. We weren't
No
going
one's
to kill him
ever
before.
no one's ever called Penny Press.
Well, now he has to die.
It's Hathaway's turn now. What do I want to do with Hathaway? I'm gonna roll for it. Okay. Hathaway knows he can't close the distance to you, Janara, but he is gonna run up towards the other one who has been causing him issues thus far, and make his attacks.
It's okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage. And that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
You take another 10 bludgeoning damage. He like runs towards you, fury in his eyes. He's like, "You are small. How could you spare to stand against my might?" And he just starts wailing you with his brass knuckles.
Cool.
Artemis, that's you.
Hi, how you looking, Nix?
Not good.
All right. I'm with this dude.
Yeah.
Okay. That changed so much. 10. Can I still walk along this side here? Skirt around this table?
Yeah.
Like do this way,
Sure.
in theory?
Yeah, theoretically.
I can probably get to like there-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that little ruler thing? Measuring distance. Oh ho ho ho. Okay, that's where I want to get to. I can do that, right? Do. Oh, great. Well, we'll call it that. Okay, sorry. I know how to do things now. Aha. I'm going to take the opportunity to attack from this dude.
Yeah.
As I run by, get to here.
That was a 11.
11. I got the 20, so it missed.
Well, 11 missed, so.
Missed no matter what. Great. Okay, now that I am here, I would like to look around at the Manticore, friggin' Arnold Palmer Hathaway here.
His name.
And the guy that I was rumbling with before, him. And I am going to, all three now Artemises are just going to pick a slightly different dissonant note and go, ah, and cast Bane.
Okay.
On each of them for a charisma saving throw, please.
Okay. Arnold is going to go first. That's a non-natural 20.
Great.
So he is not baned.
Yep.
This guy, that's a 9.
That's a fail.
So he fails. And the Manticore. Ooh. Well, that's a 5 on the die. That's a 4 total.
Yay, okay. Also Bane.
So the Thug and the Manticore are both baned. Hathaway is not. So that's a
Okay.
D4, minus D4 on attack rolls, ability checks,
And saving throws. Yes. Okay, well, that was exactly what we wanted. Okay, I ran to there.
Yeah, you jumped up on over Hathaway's table, like running along the top of it. Some of Hathaway's stack of coins and bills just got spilled onto the floor nearby as you jumped up and ran over the table.
Yeah. Oh, let me double check what what does the main thing of bards do? Okay, inspiration. No, that won't help you. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna save my inspiration for in case I need to save next. Well, actually, yeah, I'm going to. I haven't cast. Oh, I cast a spell. Never mind. That's my turn.
Okay,
That's it.
great. Bowman.
All right. I want to do something a little weird. So
Go for it.
Weirder than jumping with the Manticore?
Talk to me about it. Talk to me about it. What do you want to do?
I want to run and jump. How high up is the Manticore above me?
The pit's like 10 feet deep.
Okay. I want to run, jump, and grapple one of the bottom talons of the Manticore.
Okay, are you trying to pull him back down into the pit, or are you just trying to grab
I'm trying
onto
to
him?
hold on to him.
Okay. Go ahead and make an athletics check to make that jump.
I'm trying to pick a good die that's not mad at me yet.
Yeah.
18.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and move yourself right over next to the Manticore. Yeah, you charge and you run and you jump and you grab onto the Manticore's paw.
Fantastic. And then I'm just going to hit it with my
Great.
crowbar again. Ha! That was a natural 20.
Damn.
And we're doing our homebrew where it's max damage plus
Yeah.
another die.
Yeah.
All right. Crowbar. So 12 plus. That was a D20. I got a 16 on a D20, but that's not the right roll.
Woo!
That's right.
Yes, no, that is great.
Actually, no, never mind. Sorry. I thought, yes.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I
I'm
misremembered
rolling
something about
D100 for everything.
what we homebrewed the crowbar was, and then I remembered correctly what we homebrewed the crowbar
Yes.
was. So
All right. And so with the Wrathful Smite and the crowbar.
So the Wrathful Smite dissipated last time when you hit him.
Nope, it lasts the whole minute.
No, but it lasts a minute until you hit. That's how those smite spells work.
Okay, well, okay. Without the Wrathful Smite, it's going
Sorry.
to be
So sassy.
it's going to be a 21 damage.
21? Was that one? Okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
with a high 12, and then
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad
Nine.
for the Manticore. Like,
tracks.
did he do
That
anything
tracks.
wrong?
and then I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna
He ate someone.
But they
I'm
told
gonna,
him to do that.
I'm gonna cast
No.
Divine Smite again.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I
that
could have said no.
the crit applies to the
That the crit applies to that too.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of the things that
That's-
makes paladins very powerful.
Well, tell me about it. All right, so that's additional. So okay, that's a 21 plus a 16 plus another D8 roll. All right, 21, 16. This is 30. No. Plus. All right, that's going to be 39 damage.
Okay.
The Manticore did nothing wrong.
Yes, it did.
I don't want Ben. I want a preference with. I don't want to kill him.
Why?
I have a plan.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Magic though. Magic auto kills,
yeah.
right?
Oh right,
Yeah,
Okay,
magic
that's fine.
magic auto kills.
that's fine.
You run, Bowman, you run across this pit. You jump up, grab onto this thing's paw, who's afraid of you. He looks down at you and he opens his mouth to attempt to roar. You take your crowbar, bam, right up in his jaw, up underneath. There's a loud crack noise. Blast of divine light shoots out from the inside of this thing's mouth, and he dies and topples forward into the pit. Make a dexterity saving throw, Bowman.
Huh?
Make a dexterity saving throw as the Manticore topples on top of you.
Oh no! Oh no! I feel like my luck. I feel like okay. That was an 8.
Can
8.
can I chronal shift that to see if I can help him out on this?
Sure.
'Cause I don't want. I saw Bowman get squished, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, you see this Manticore fall on top of Bowman, and you're like, "Oh, gods!" And you quickly rewind time with the little clock, attached to your camera. You turn it back a few seconds.
Focus.
Bowman, you can re-roll.
The focus.
It's the focus. I'm so sorry.
Is it worse?
No, it's just not much better. It's like a 10.
Okay. So you, Bowman, you managed to get out a little bit more than you would have otherwise. But you still get landed on by this Manticore, who is very heavy because he is a full-size class larger than you. So
And you were already large.
that's that was a very high roll on this damage that I made up on the spot. That's going to be 15 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
But he is on top of me, like I'm covered.
Yes.
Awesome.
You are as the Manticore lands on top of you, but you have slain the Manticore.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Love it.
I could have done that.
Nyx, I have no doubt in my mind.
Definitely could have survived 2 minutes.
Just like an 8-foot vertical leap.
Yep.
Nyx, that is your turn
Oh fuck.
because the Manticore is dead and doesn't get a turn.
I am going to. I have my dagger in my hand, and I'm just gonna like slash at Hathaway.
Okay,
18
that hits.
and 7 damage.
7, nice.
Yes, and then I'm going to disengage from him and just
Okay.
be like, "Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here." 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna go underneath this table, and I know I can't hide on this turn, but I'm hoping that nobody saw me run over there.
Okay. You take your dagger, stab it into his
No,
chest.
it's more of a like
Okay.
that.
You take your dagger and slash across
Yeah.
his chest with it before like just running away from him as he
Yeah.
like goes out to grab you. And you slide underneath the table and he glares.
Yes,
turns and
yes,
glares.
like a softball slide.
Yeah. Great. It's the thugs' turns. Yeah, Artemis, this one is gonna chase after you. And make 2 attacks minus the D4.
2 oh, hell yeah.
That was a very high roll. That is a non-natural 20 to hit.
Okay. Targets the other one, so they're gone.
Right, so
one left.
So you have one duplicate left. And he's gonna go one more time. Another high roll, but 17 to hit.
And hey, targets the duplicate. I'm out of duplicates.
Okay. Your 2 mirrors, your 2 remaining mirror image versions disappear. He smirks at you, says, "Ha, no one else to hide behind, pretty boy."
Oh, he's flirting.
Ooh.
Octavia,
Full
the
of a
one
chat.
that you are sort of magically tethered to at this point, charges towards you and pulls out a club of his own, and he's going to make 2 attacks against you. First one is a 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage as he cracks you across your jaw with his club. And that is a non-natural 20 to hit. So that's an additional 6 bludgeoning damage. Just whirls the club around and bam, slams it right into your ribs. Cough a little bit. The one over by you, Penny, is gonna turn to you and say, should have just stuck around, blended in with the crowd. And he's gonna try to whack you with his own club. That is a 19 to hit.
That hits.
4 bludgeoning damage, and an 18 to hit.
Can I use shield that time?
Yes.
That doesn't hit.
Okay. So he whacks you once and goes to whack you again, and you quickly throw up an arcane barrier in front of you. His club ricochets off of it. You don't look rich enough to be using magic. When this all wraps up, maybe we turn you over to the police.
Well, you're ugly. Never
Fucking
thought of that.
cross-cutting words.
Oh boy.
And I'm actually a bar.
This one over here is going to jump up fully onto the table and take aim at you, Artemis, with his gun.
Yeah. This gets real bad real fast.
13 to hit.
Miss.
All right. Shannara, that's you.
All right, so I was running towards the Manticore, and then the
Yep.
Manticore was killed.
Yep.
So I'm gonna just turn around and run back to Hathaway.
Okay.
You know.
Aw.
And then I'm going to do what I did before.
Okay.
And do
Yeah.
an unarmed attack and do flurry of blows.
Great.
19?
19 will hit. Yes.
Great. Here, that was for my first attack. 21 for my next attack, my second attack.
Yep, that
right?
hits.
And then 17 for my third attack.
As you go to hit him with the third attack, you would have connected, but he spends his reaction and he bats aside
Okay.
your hand just as it's about to hit him. So you rush and you make just a series of blows, just like you were taught against him.
So that is for the 2 that connected, that's 11 damage.
Great. Yeah, you run up and bam, bam. You go for the third one. He knocks the hand aside just in time.
Great. And then since I use flurry of blows and I get it for free, I'll use the disengage action to just back up a
Okay.
little bit. I'm sure I'm going to attack him again, but I'll
Okay.
just go back like a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Top of the order then. Octavia, that's you.
Okay. We'll just hit again with the witch bolt since it hasn't been broken yet, right?
Oh, actually, you do need to roll a concentration check because you got hit.
Okay. Yep.
So it's a Constitution saving throw.
15?
Yeah, that'll succeed.
Okay. So then he'll take an additional 9 lightning damage.
Great. He's looking pretty rough.
But not dead.
That will be all.
Okay. Penny, that's you.
Okay, I was today years old when I found out I have action surge.
Yeah, that's a fighter thing.
Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know. I literally never could have known. Also, I was scooting around and I saw I have 2 weapon fighting, but I don't have 2 weapons that I can. Wait, what does that mean?
So
No, I don't know. I don't know what that means.
So, generally speaking, I rule that finesse weapons in general can be used for 2-weapon fighting. Technically, they have to have the light property as well. Any 2 weapons with the light property can be used for 2-weapon fighting, but seeing as there was actual historical fighting styles of rapier and dagger, and that rule would say that you couldn't use a rapier in 2-weapon fighting, I say that that's dumb, and you can use a rapier for 2-weapon fighting. But only if you have like a dagger or another light or finesse weapon in your other hand, basically.
Okay, so if a revolver is a light weapon?
Revolver is a light ranged weapon, though. It has to
Okay.
be a light.
Dang. Even if
Melee
I
weapon.
have that feat that says, hold on, where is it? Okay, so also I have the gunner feat, which says being within 5 feet of a hostile creature doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged attack rolls.
Right. So no, that wouldn't count for 2-weapon fighting. But if you used any of your guns in close quarters, you wouldn't have disadvantage.
Right. Dang.
So, but with action surge, you could attack basically twice.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go with my rapier for now, and we'll
Okay.
figure that out. Okay. That was a natural 20.
Great.
Yeah.
That's a crit.
I don't know what that means.
So max damage. So rapier is a D8. So automatic 8 damage plus roll the dice
2.
plus 2. So that's 10 plus whatever modifier you would add.
That's an excellent question, Diane. Where would I find my modifier?
It should be right where you would see damage for the rapier.
Oh, +3.
Plus 3. So total of 13.
Okay.
A very solid hit. As he is attacking you with his club ricochets off of your arcane barrier. You stab forward with the rapier as he's staggering backward a little bit, and he taunts you about turning you into the police. And boom, massive rapier strike, like cutting through his armor and into his chest as you pull out. He's looking pretty rough.
Okay.
Good.
Then can I action surge and do it again?
Yes, you certainly may.
Okay. Oh, well, that was terrible. That was a 2.
Yeah, that's not going to cut it, unfortunately.
What if I told you I have a +5, so it's a 7? Does that change your mind?
No, but it gets you much closer than you would have been with just a 2. So
All right, that's my move.
great. It's Hathaway's turn. Hathaway is not happy, and is going to go after you, Janara, after you launched those hits on him. First one, it's a 12 to hit,
Nope.
and 16.
Yes, but I believe I can use my luck to make him re-roll that.
That's true. You can. Yeah. Mark off a luck point. That's better.
Oh, it's better?
Yeah.
Fine.
Sorry.
Artemis begins to sing.
Okay.
I think it's
Just so
time.
you know, the total was 21.
Oh, I already said it. This really sucks. Yep, this is gonna waste it. Oh well.
You,
I think it's time for you to go. It's
Did
been a
you
blast, but you
Subtract
are a
1d4.
no-no.
he succeeded on his
He
save.
succeeded.
That's right.
Yeah, -3. Oh well.
Yeah, not gonna get him down far enough. So
Worth a shot.
worth a shot, absolutely. So on this hit then, Janara, you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
One away.
Ooh. Massive crack across your face. You spit out blood as he hits you.
Nice.
Artemis, that's you.
Woo! Okay. Oh, he just went, so he has his reaction back, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's worth it. I am going to try and catch his eye as my flashy self. And I'm going to say, I would really suggest that you drop those knuckles you're wearing and cast suggestion on him.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh my god! I rolled
It's
a
a
natural
14.
1.
He just starts stripping all of his clothes.
Yeah. Okay, so natural 1. He's like, he looks at, he catches your eye as you do this, and he's like, I don't need him anyway. He pulls him off. Clunk.
I love him. Fuck. Okay. Wow, I wish I'd specified do more things other than that. Okay, great. So that's over. Okay, here's a question, Ben. The feat that I took, the Fey touched feat, lets me. I might need to look at the actual feat. It lets me use Misty Step without casting using a spell slot. Is that the same as casting a spell, so that I can't use it once I've already cast a spell? It allows me to do it once. It says use instead of cast on our virtual platform.
I will rule that I'll have to double check the rules at some point, but in order to not break up the flow of battle, I will say that you can use it once without casting.
Oh, a kindly DM. A generous DM. I'm going to rush forward, swipe those if I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna like leap, grab them on the floor. I'll fall and everything.
Yeah, so
I'm
you move one space forward then?
Yes.
Okay.
Move forward. I'm gonna look up at him, give him a wink, click my heels, and cast Misty Step.
Great.
Or use Misty Step.
Yeah.
For where do I want to go? 30 feet away from here. Great. We are going all the way this way, I believe. Let me double check that.
I mean, you could also just
25.
drag.
Oh, I can?
Click and drag, yeah.
Oh, incredible. Learning new things every day. Thank you.
We love this
You gotta get rid
tutorial.
of the, you gotta get
We
rid
love
of the
it.
ruler.
I can't get rid of
but
that.
then you can drag it.
Hey guys,
go.
welcome to episode 1 of the virtual tabletop tutorial. Today we're going to be using the ruler tool.
Great. Technically, I said I fell on the floor, so I guess do I arrive prone or am I standing?
I would say you're crouching.
Oh, nice.
As you arrive.
I am there with Knuckles.
Great. Bowman, it's your turn. You're underneath the manticore.
I assume it's probably going to be a strength check to just push it off.
And it's going to be your action to get free. You can use an athletics check if your athletics is better than just your base strength.
Okay. My base strength, but not my bonus.
So you can use athletics if it's better than just your normal strength modifier.
Okay.
Basically.
It is. Ooh. That was a 23.
I will say that you push free and you're now in this space here. It's like that bit in Lord of the Rings 2 Towers where Gimli's like underneath the pile of wargs. You're like, you push yourself free and clamber out.
I know that was my action, but can I go and manticores have a scorpion tail, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to rip scorpion tail off.
As flavor, or are you trying to do something with it?
I am going to keep it, if that answers your question.
I will say you can do that after the battle then.
Okay. Do I still have movement, or is that
you still have movement? I would say you get free, you're prone, so you use half your movement to stand back up, but you still have movement and bonus action. You just spent your action to climb free.
Totally. I'm just going to go. I'm just going to climb up. So I'll make another athletics check. That was a 15.
15. Yeah, I'll say you make it all the way up here. That's going to use up the last of your movement. But you're up top.
And I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Manticore's dead. Nyx, it's your turn.
Okay. When Matt said that he technically like fell to the floor to pick stuff up, it reminded me that I said that I softball slid under the table. So am I technically prone then?
I will say that if you do not want the negatives of being prone, because it was something that
I have another plan if I am prone.
It's up to you. Are you prone or are you not prone?
I'll be prone.
Okay.
But I am going to. I'm gonna move like here.
Okay.
And to throw a couple daggers.
Yeah.
With 2 weapon fighting.
Okay. Go for it. Because you have an ally engaged with Hathaway, you will get sneak attack if you hit.
Just the first one, though, right?
You only apply sneak attack once, so if you miss the first one, you can still apply sneak attack to the second.
Well, I missed the first one.
So
That was a natural 1.
well, yeah, your first dagger goes wide. Janara, you have to duck. One of the random bystanders pushed up against the wall just goes ah.
Whoops. That one was a 12.
12 is not going to do it.
Yeah, cool. And
The
then
dagger hits Hathaway's shoulder, but his thick jacket it just rips a tear in the sleeve and clatters to the ground in front of it.
okay. Can I not hide? But I think I technically only went 10 feet to get here.
Mhm.
So can I just crouch down behind the chair that is in the space that I am,
Sure.
just for a little bit of cover?
Sure.
Okay. That's me.
Okay. Great. Hey, fun fact: the first thug has not been hit at all.
He's just shooting at people.
No, that was the one that was fighting Artemis. He's gonna go to you, Nyx, because you threw knives at his boss. He's gonna try to whack you with his club. Minus a D4.
He is no longer.
Oh, he's no longer.
Suggestion is concentration.
Well, that's still a not a good roll. That is a 7.
No.
And that is a 21.
Yeah.
4 damage. Whack! Across your face with this club.
Ouch. And wait, did I have any cover from? I probably not enough to get it up to a 21, but
not with him charging all the way over there. At anything, you would have had a half cover, which gives you a +2.
Sure.
But I think with him bearing over you over the chair, you would have cover from ranged attacks,
Okay.
not from
Okay.
somebody right up in that space.
Yeah. 2 hit points.
The thug with you, Octavia, is gonna keep trying to smack you with his club. Well, that's a 9.
Does not hit.
Oh my god, I rolled the same thing. So that's another 9.
Does it hit this time?
No, not this
Oh.
time either.
That's weird.
Penny, the one that you're fighting.
Oh my god.
I'm a little squishy because I'm just a wizard, but
That's a
No.
10 for you, Penny. And a 14.
Can I use shield again?
Okay. His
Why
club
didn't-
ricochets off of a magical barrier.
I forget that I can also cast shield, but it still wouldn't have helped me at that point.
Great. And then the one over here with the gun. He sees that you are looking pretty hurt, Janara, and he's going to try to shoot you.
Jesus.
Damn.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
That's 7 damage.
Damn.
Done.
Okay,
Ah.
you are now unconscious on the ground. As gunshot goes off, and Janara tumbles forward and collapses to the ground. The audience somebody from the audience yells, "Yeah, that'll show people who try to mess with you, Hathaway." And there's some cheers and clapping from the.
There's still audience members here?
Yeah,
These people are stupid.
Damn.
they
That
come
door is-
here to watch a manticore devour people that have pissed Hathaway off.
All right, that's true.
They
That's true.
probably don't have a great deal of self-preservation.
Fair. To be fair.
Janara, I need a death saving throw from you.
Instant. Oh
I'll
my
give you a
God.
death saving throw. I also have the parafat
Oh,
wound closure.
Periaptic wound closure, you're
So-
stabilized instantly.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll any death saving throws. Great.
So you're back to 1 HP.
Yep. I did.
Well, still at zero and unconscious, but stable.
Okay.
I believe is how that item works. I'll double check. But
Is that
uh,
forever or is that just one time?
I think
That's
it's one
anytime you
time
go
per-
down.
One time
While
per
you wear
day.
this pendant, you stabilize whenever you were dying at the start of your turn. Does that mean I'm still unconscious?
It means you are still unconscious. It just means you're stable, so you don't have to make death saves. So there's a slight like glow from the amulet around your neck, and you were bleeding out profusely from the gunshot wound, but the blood coagulates very, very quickly, and you stop bleeding out. Right. Top of the round, Octavia, it's your turn.
Okay. Have a
Okay.
turn?
We're gonna try to finish this guy off if we can with the witch bolt yet again.
Yep.
Oh, fantastic! An additional 10 lightning damage. I really hope this takes him out.
You died. Remember?
Jeez.
Oh.
10 damage.
10.
I believe that will be enough to do it.
Did we kill our first person? No, the manticore.
You
We
killed
ki-
a manticore.
the
Yeah.
first person.
no.
I said person. I said
Yes.
person.
Yeah.
I mean, no. You
Really
stabbed the
judgmental of
guy.
you-
Yeah, really
really
caring.
judgmental of you to say that the manticore is not a person.
It's a beast. You
he's a
said charm person would
monstrosity.
not work on him.
That's true. Charm person would not work on him. He's
Okay.
technically a monstrosity, but not a beast.
Oh my god, he has a family probably.
Oh, you ate him.
Yeah, he had to have been birthed.
No, he was formed.
His birth doesn't mean he has a family.
Well-
So, Octavia, this guy has been like wailing on you with this club. Finally, just with a last desperate like jolt of electric energy out of your flashbulb, you blast his body backwards, and he slams into the floor, slain.
Slain.
I would then like to. Oh, geez. Okay. We're gonna use the ruler tool.
Today's episode sponsored by the ruler tool.
Okay. 30. Oh, and go there.
Okay.
And click. So that was here.
Great.
Okay, and then how far away is this? Oh, cool. Wait, no. Is that? All right. Then we're going to use the telekinetic shove.
That's a bonus action.
It's a bonus action on Hathaway to try and push him away from Janara.
Okay. Strength save.
Strength save. 14.
That is a non-natural 20.
Damn it.
So you try to shove him back with force, and he just holds firm.
Yeah.
Penny, it's your turn.
I'm gonna hit him with my rapier again. It's a natural one.
Well, he parries your rapier easily with his club.
Okay. Neato.
It's Hathaway's turn. He like spits on the ground next to Janara, and And then he turns because Janara is unconscious, doesn't consider her a threat. And he's going to systematically and methodically move on to attack Nyx. Now, he no longer has his brass knuckles. So, yeah, he comes up to you, Nyx, and that is a 11 to hit.
Mm-mm.
And that is a 24 to hit.
Yep.
He does 3 damage.
That takes me down.
So he runs over and just boom,
Bops my head.
whacks you. And you hit the ground unconscious.
Man, the people who came in here, guns a-blazing, ready to go, very quickly down.
The audience cheers again as Hathaway knocks out another one of the people foolish enough to attack him in his own bar. Artemis.
Oh, that's such a dumb idea. Okay, we got 2 folks down, 1 stable though.
Yes.
That's a double team. Okay. People need to pay attention to me. I am how many feet? 30. Oh, good. How big are these knuckles? Is this something I can like? No, never mind. I'm gonna like drop them. I'm gonna throw them over my shoulder.
Okay.
And clatter. They're off.
Okay.
Artemis is going to once again on the same direction. He's going to walk forward, and come down to enter the fray.
Okay.
Way down in here, but as he goes, he's going to again. Fuck it. He sings Bowman's name again, because what? It worked last time.
Uh-huh.
And there are 4 of him advancing. All of them brandish the rapier again, and you all see Artemis surprisingly like falls into a like pretty elegant like dueling stance. He knows what he's doing.
Make a performance check for me.
Ooh, it's gonna be good. I think. I hope. What if I said that and I was like, 2? Performance. 21.
21. As you settle in to your dueling stance, Hathaway looks at you and goes, well, the pretty magic boy has some fight training after all.
He doesn't have to keep saying pretty. It was like the second time he said it. He's like fixating on that. I think there's something
I think he's got something
out.
for Artemis.
Yeah, I mean, you should work with that, Artie.
Don't worry. I will. Just eyes locked onto him.
Uh-huh. Great.
Bonus action.
Sure.
I'm going to. Who can I look over at? Ooh, no. Never mind. I need to keep my inspirations. Sorry, team.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Great. Bowman.
Bowman, after hearing Artemis sing his name for the second time, is going to say, I'd rather deal with the Manticore again. And Bowman's going to walk over to this table right here, and he's going to make a sleight of hand check and just kind of take all of the loot off of the table.
It's chips on the table. There's no actual money on the table.
Then never fucking mind that. Oh my God.
Don't pass up free chips.
Not that kind of chips.
I guess Bowman's gonna make a persuasion check and yell across the room to Hathaway.
What are you saying?
Not so big now the Manticore is gone.
Make an intimidation check, actually.
Okay. Oh, that's better.
He's also just punched the lights out of 2 of your friends, so he's probably feeling pretty big.
Big boy.
Has he actually even noticed the Manticore is gone? That was a not 20, by the way.
Okay. he
Starts
gla-
crying.
he starts sobbing. No, he glances over at you, Bowman. You're like shaking the blood off your the manticore blood off your crowbar as you say this, and he like snarls at you and says, "Oh, don't worry. You and I will duke it out soon enough." Big
All right. I'm gonna take the rest of my action.
Pretty
You just-
boy and big man coming to a bar near you.
This is very homoerotic tension happening.
Hip, not straight.
I'm just gonna move the rest of my movement,
Okay.
and that's my move.
I'm sure a lot of bullies are sexually frustrated, so that's maybe what's going on with this.
Oh right. Well, that turn. Then make a left
Okay.
turn.
Nix, I need you to make a death saving throw.
No. 16.
Okay, that's one success.
Want to know something sad? On my next turn, I was going to use the ketones ointment and give myself some hit points back, and I didn't get to do that.
I was going to do the same thing. Well, not the same thing, but I was going to get hit points back.
Maybe
Yeah.
next time.
This thug over here by Hathaway is going to try to attack you, Artemis, with
Good.
his club. That is a 18 to hit.
Okay. He targets a duplicate.
Great,
So
one
I got
duplicate
two up.
gone. And he goes again, and that is a 23 to hit.
Fuck. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ooh, barely targets a duplicate. Fuck, I've only got one left. Oh my
Okay.
god, guys, get here.
Just but you still maintaining your stance. Great. The one up by you, Penny, is gonna attack you again. It's a natural one. That's a 14.
I use shield.
Okay. Great. How many spell slots do you have left?
0.
Great. Okay. As he's continuing to attack you with his club, and then this last one up on the table here is going to turn to you, Bowman, with your intimidating nature enough to make this guy a little nervous. He's going to try to shoot you with his shotgun. 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Chunk blown out of the floorboards as the gun goes off. Janara is unconscious but stable. Octavia.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna move to here. Oh, I'm still on ruler. Oops. Here. And cast lightning lure on Hathaway.
Ooh, okay.
Which is a strength saving throw.
Let's get to this. That is a 13.
Fails.
Okay.
So he'll take 3 lightning damage and be pulled 10 feet towards me.
Great.
Out of yeah.
Great. So yeah, you this curl of electricity goes out, wraps around his midsection, and sucks him backwards. Great. He's looking rough.
That will be all for us.
Yeah, that wouldn't
to
trigger
do.
an opportunity attack because he got forcibly moved from the space as opposed to moving willingly out of the space. Penny.
Okay, I'm gonna take out my rifle,
Okay.
which seems kind of over the top, but I don't really care. At this point, I'm over it. Okay, rifle. Okay, so that's a 17 to hit.
17 to hit the guy right in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. 1d8 plus 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 damage. And I'd also like to say, still gonna bring me in, bitch.
Yeah.
Point blank gunshot right, like in his chest. He staggers to the ground. He has 1 hit point left.
No!
Oh,
He'd bring you in if he can.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll stay. I was gonna move. God damn it.
The people gathered around the room are starting to look nervous. You've dropped the manticore and you've dropped one of the guards. One of the other guards looks very close to death, and Hathaway is starting to look bloody as well. And a few of them are like eyeing the stairs, like, should we get out of here? Like, just to give you a sense of what the vibe in the room is like. Speaking of which, it is Hathaway's turn. Hathaway gonna go for the...
Come here, big boy.
Actually,
God.
you did have a really good performance check to draw his attention to you.
Yeah, come here.
So he glances over his shoulder at Octavia, and he looks over at the guy on the table with the gun and says, take care of the wizard here. And he moves in to melee with you, Artemis, and he's just gonna try to punch you.
Great.
Well, that's an 8.
Nope.
And that is a 12.
Also, nope.
Great. So he's just swinging his fist at you, and you're ducking and weaving out between them as he's like flailing wildly at you. Speaking of which, it is your turn.
Ooh, seems like you needed those things after all. All right. I'm going to scoot around to his other side.
Okay.
Oh, wait. How can I do that without getting without... I want to flank with an axe.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that without.
Yeah. This is hard.
This guy's
All right. First, I'm going to bonus action healing word. I'm just going to scream, Nix! Wake up! Wave my hand a little bit. You get, I think it's 6. Yes,
Cool.
6 points.
Nix, you cough as healing energy flows into you, and you look up, and Artemis is standing over you with a sword facing off against a thug and Hathaway. There's actually 2 Artemises standing above you with swords facing one of Hathaway's thugs and Hathaway himself.
very confused, but Artemis looks like he knows what he's doing, so there's a little bit of respect.
But I look twice as much that I know what I'm doing. I am going to attempt to dip around. I am going to do that.
Okay.
I'll take the attack.
14.
What was it?
14.
That is a miss, just a miss.
Okay.
Great. Now, is Nyx technically engaged with Hathaway with me as well for flanking?
I don't typically use flanking rules for advantage.
Great, then I've just got it for Nyx later. I'm going to attack Hathaway.
Go for it. Make an attack roll.
With me rapier. First poke. Wow, that's not a spell. Bouncing to it. It is a use ritzing. No! It is a 18 to hit.
18 will do it.
Great, thank
Go ahead and
you.
roll damage.
Ooh, 11 points piercing damage.
Woo! You, boom, skewer him right through the shoulders. Actually, the same shoulder that Nyx had ripped the sleeve on with a thrown dagger earlier.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna whisper it in his ear. I'm over here now, pretty boy. Turn the fuck around.
Great.
That's my deal.
Okay, Bowman, that's you.
Bowman is going to advance forward. Yep, that sounds about right. How do you deselect the ruler?
Click
It's
on
hard, isn't
the
it?
little square.
You know what? Here, this. Okay, there we go. Aha! There we
He's
go.
got it, boys.
Right there. And then he's going to use Harness Divine Power, which is a bonus action.
Okay.
Yes. And I regain 1 spell slot.
Woof.
And then I'm just going to taunt Hathaway again.
Okay.
I'm gonna make another. Yeah, I guess another intimidation roll.
What do you say?
Well, it doesn't really matter what I'm saying because that was a 5 on the die.
Well, still say what you're what you would say.
What are you scared?
Tracks. That tracks.
Oh, don't worry. I'll handle you next.
I look forward to it.
Yeek.
Nyx, you're conscious at 6 hit points on the ground.
Can I do a cool like? No, I am confused. I don't have any wherewithal to do something cool. I'm gonna shakily stand up, and then we're gonna take out the long pokey stick. We're gonna stab at Hathaway, and then try to get a dagger in his buddy. 9. So that's
As a matter of fact, 9 doesn't hit.
yeah.
Weird.
And it's
Doesn't matter.
11.
Is that against Hathaway against his buddy?
The buddy.
11 actually just
Okay.
hits the buddy.
Okay. Do I get sneak attack?
Technically, Artemis is engaged.
Nice.
Hang on, sorry. No. Those dice not cooperating with me today. Okay. That is gonna be a nice little 17 damage.
Wow.
No, sorry, 14 damage.
Still a lot of damage with an offhand dagger.
Yeah.
You go to stab Hathaway, but you're still a little groggy, so your stab goes wide, but you slam a dagger right into the thigh of
Can
the
I
guy
use
next.
that to help me get up?
Yes. Oh, brutal.
Ew.
Yeah, you stab this guy in the thigh.
That's so good.
What the
Yeah, you
fuck?
just "Ah!"
Great job.
Incredible.
Take his place.
All right. It is now that guy's turn. You just ripped a huge hole in his leg, so he's not happy with you.
Oopsies.
It's a 9.
Oh shit. That does not hit.
17.
Shield.
The club bounces off this arcane barrier as you summon it up. Great. Penny, the one in front of you, is like, you can't. You can't beat me. I'm rolling with disadvantage for him because he was just shot point blank in the chest.
Can I pat him on the back and say shh?
7 for the first hit. And 18 actually still for the second one. Says
That hits.
as you go, he swings wildly with the first hit, and you like very patronizingly like pat him on the back, like shh, and he just brings the club up behind and smacks you in the back of the head for 8 damage.
Fuck.
I
I
rolled
hate
max
my life
damage.
so much. Patty doesn't have time for this shit. Her life's in shambles.
There's a lot of money on the table.
Yeah, I'm nowhere close to it because I'm with this fucking guy for the last 4 rounds. I've been trying to leave forever.
The last remaining thug up on the table, following his boss's orders, is going to take aim at Octavia. It's a 15 to hit.
That'll hit. Can I cast shield though?
Sure. That raises your AC by 5. Does that get you high enough to?
Does it raise by 5? I don't know. I've never used
Mhm.
shield before.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then yes, that protects me.
Okay. As the gunshot goes off, you very quickly camera flashes, and the flash forms a wall of magical arcane light in front of you, and the bullet breaks against it. Janara's still down. Sorry, Janara. Octavia, that's you.
Okay.
God, there's so many of these guys
So-
left.
The one that just shot at me is the
Uh-huh.
one like
Yeah,
on
up
the
on the
south
table.
side,
there.
like-
Yeah.
okay. And he has taken no damage
He has
as of
taken
yet.
no damage as of yet.
Fantastic. That's all right. I'm gonna try to hit with the witch bolt to that
Okay.
dude then. 14.
14 hits.
Okay. So that'll be 5 lightning damage.
Great. As the light of the shield fades, it turns into crackling red electricity, which shoots out and slams into the guy on the table, creating a link between the camera and you, the camera and him.
Yeah.
Great. Penny, it's your turn.
It's your girl back again. She's just gonna hit him again with that rifle. Is that overkill? Yes. Is she delirious at this point? Yes. She doesn't give a shit. So we're gonna do that. That is a fucking hell. 16 plus 7. What is that?
A
That's what
lot.
I got.
It's good enough. He has 1 hit point.
5, 6. That's 8 damage. I don't care that he has 1 hit point. It's 8 damage. I'll take the 8 damage.
Great. He whacked you in the back of the head, and you're like, oh, and you like shove him off of you, and he stumbles backward onto the ground, and you just angle your gun down, and so he's dead.
Okay. Bye. I'm gonna move 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so that gets me here. Yeah. And then here I am. And I will slowly start making my way to the table.
Great. Hathaway's turn. He's gonna keep trying to attack you, Artemis.
Great.
This boy's still alive?
Yeah. That was a 24.
All right. I got one left. Oh no, he hits me.
Okay. You take 3 damage because he
Through.
no longer has his brass knuckles.
Oh. All right.
So, boom, crack across the jaw. He's gonna make his second attack. Natural 20. So you take 6 damage with the second one as he
He targeted the one I've got left. So,
so crack across the jaw, and he goes to swing again, and your last remaining mirror image jumps in the way and is evaporated. That is your go, Artemis.
I thought you wanted me to stay pretty. All right. I am going to wait. Who's down? It's still Janara's down.
Janara's down.
She's been down.
Yeah, she's still
Right.
down. Nyx is still
Six
up.
rounds.
Okay. Nyx is still up. I'm gonna call over my shoulder. Bowman, can you help? Help her. And then I'm going to cast. What is the spell that I have? You know, the thing. The banjos. I'm gonna cast the banjos on this guy.
Dissonant Whispers?
It is Dissonant Whispers. And I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to do it at 2nd level.
Okay, Wisdom?
Wisdom save, please.
Oh my god. That's a 4.
Okay, that is a failure. So that is going to be 4d6. And 12 points of psychic damage to him, and he must use his reaction if available to run from me.
Yeah. Okay. As he does, Nyx, you will get an opportunity attack against him.
I'm gonna take it.
Technically, I think you can get sneak attack on this if you want.
Well, I completely missed the desk. Rolled that into my lap. I missed.
Okay. So you go to stab at him as out at him as he runs away, clutching his head as banjo music starts playing in his head.
Etc.
Excellent. All right, Bowman, that is you.
Really wanted to finish it. All right. Bowman's going to kneel down to Janara and cast Lay on Hands.
Great.
So now she's up, I think, with 5 HP.
You can use, you could use more than 5 of your pool.
Oh,
if
right,
you
because she's
wanted
not
to.
unconscious.
She is unconscious, but 5, you have to spend 5 to get her conscious, but then you can use more to give her more hit points.
Okay. So you can have, just go up to 10.
Thank you.
Yep.
Great. Janara, you come back to consciousness. Bowman has laid his hands on the side of your head, and divine light starts knitting your wounds closed. As you quickly take in the battle around you, Hathaway is running away from Artemis.
Can I have used my movement to go after him a bit?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like that. Thank you.
Yeah. One opportunity attack against you, but it's a natural one. So.
Great. Thank you.
And then, other than that, you've got guy with a gun up on the table, with a red electricity connecting him to Octavia's camera, and another guy just standing up over where Blix is. But you're conscious, and you're taking all this in a moment as the battle rages around you. And the audience is murmuring, and some of them are trying to go up the stairs, and there's a commotion at the top of the stairs, which I will eventually have to roll to resolve, because while Bowman did bribe him, there's a whole crowd of people trying to push past one guy.
I thought they liked this kind of thing.
They don't like this kind of thing when the people that are on their side are falling left and right.
I took the rest of my turn to walk across the room towards Hathaway.
Right. Nyx, that's you.
I'm gonna attack this goon.
Go for it.
A 19.
19 will do it.
I should have steadied myself a little. That's 11 damage, and then I'm also gonna swipe at him with my dagger if I need. Do I need to?
Yes, he's still up.
I miss.
Okay. He's he's looking rough as huge gash in his leg. Then you stabbed him in the shoulder, and he's badly hurt, but he's still up. And glaring at you with murderous intent. Speaking of, it is his turn. It's an 11.
No.
No,
No.
It's a 6.
I reject your roll.
Okay, so he's swinging at you, but
I
he's
have
too badly hurt.
Heads.
He's too badly hurt, so his swings go wide. And then the one up here at the table is going to take his gun, and he's still following his boss's orders to get rid of the wizard. He's going to shoot at you again, Octavia. It's a 15.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so you take 7 damage as a gunshot goes off and slams into you in the shoulder.
And then concentration check to keep the.
Yes.
Ooh, natural 20, so I'm good.
Great,
there.
you're fine. Jinara.
Got this.
I'm going to use my movement to move 40.
So you have to use half your movement to stand up. because
Okay,
you're prone.
so I'll stand up and then I'll move 20 feet in his direction.
Great.
Yeah. That's fine with me. Am I close enough to throw my daggers at him?
What's the range on that?
20.
Yeah.
25.
No.
Dagger is.
It's 20 feet.
It should say next to
in
it.
The
parentheses.
range?
20 or
So-
60.
Yeah, it's 20. So if he's 20 feet or less from you, you just roll normally. If he's 60 feet or less from you, you can roll between 60 and 20 feet. You can roll with disadvantage to hit him.
I'll roll at disadvantage. I may as well try. So I'll try to throw my daggers at him, but I'll roll with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that's not gonna hit. And that's not gonna hit. Oh,
Okay.
I tried.
Yeah, you pull out 2 of your mini daggers and chuck them towards him, but they stick in the wall on either side of his head because he's been backed into a corner now. And it's looking pretty rough. Octavia, it is your turn.
Let go. Let go. No.
Corey wants to roll.
He
Let him
needs-
roll.
He needs his claws clipped, but I've been lazy and haven't done it. We'll hit this dude with lightning damage again. 10 damage to that guy.
Nice.
He's on the table.
Yeah.
If I shove him backwards 5 feet, will he fall off the table?
Possibly.
Okay, can I try to
I'd roll a
telekinetic-
check for him to see if he keeps his balance.
Yeah, can I try to telekinetic shove him?
Sure. Strength saving throw.
Yes, that's correct.
That is a 15.
14.
So he succeeds.
Yeah.
He keeps his footing.
Can't push people today. This is not working.
Apparently not. Penny, it's your turn.
Penny's gonna move up to the table and she's gonna try to grab as much as she can.
Make a just for how quickly you can grab it. I'm rolling sleight of hand. Everybody sees this. It's just how much you can grab, how quickly.
13.
13. So you just grab a couple wads of talents and start shoving them into pockets as everybody looks at you doing this in the middle of a fight.
Priorities.
Yes, and I would say with that you get hold on, I wrote this down somewhere. Oh. I would say with the chunk that you grabbed wads of talents. You've got 50 talents so far.
And then I want to step on this log. Can I get on this log?
It's a chair, but yes,
That's a chair. That's a log.
it's a chair.
It's a
A
log.
bench. It's a bench.
Okay, but it's a log bench.
Okay.
Okay. Is that my move? Like I can't do an action. Like I couldn't.
swiping the money. I'll let that be your bonus action if you wanted to take an action.
Okay. Then I'm gonna shoot at Hathaway with my rifle.
Go for it.
18 plus 7. I'm not doing that math.
That's enough to
25.
hit.
Okay. D8. That's 10.
Artemis, you've just closed the distance on Hathaway as he ran away from you. Janara, you
Oh my God,
threw
do not
these
hit.
daggers, boom, slammed in the wall on either side of his head. He's looking side to side. Penny, you ran over, swiped some money, shoved it into a pocket, leaped up on a bench. Kind of Zelda Breath of the Wild style while you're still in the air. Slows down as you take aim and Hathaway's takes a bullet straight in the center of his forehead and collapses to the ground dead.
Nice.
Artemis splattered with a little bit of blood and gore.
Fucking ew.
I'm gonna be like, whoa, I didn't mean to do that. I was like, just kind of, that was like last minute. I'm sorry, man.
Immediately as soon as he goes down, Bowman's gonna run over and I want to just search his body.
Well,
I mean,
you
we still
can't
got
do
it.
We're
that
still
yet
in
'cause you still have a
initiative
couple thugs,
order.
so we're still in initiative.
Damn it.
Artemis, it is your turn.
Right. We are going to march right back down to the one up with Nyx. We're gonna get
Okay.
this job done. Whoa. We danced. We're gonna march right down to there, get to this guy, and I'm going to try and stab him.
Great, go for it.
That is, I think this hits 11 plus. I think it's 16.
Yeah,
Yeah, that hit.
yeah.
Hooray! Great. Then it is 8 points of piercing damage.
He's like badly bleeding. He just saw his boss go down. He's like, the boss is down! Get him! Get rid of these! And as he's saying that, you just skewer him right through the throat and he's dead.
Great. I'm gonna pull it out. How much did I use on my movement? Oh, where was he?
Yeah,
I think I got
that's where you were.
5.
So you've got 5 feet left.
I got 5 more feet. I'm gonna start walking to the next guy. I'm gonna make
Great.
eye contact with him and start walking to him. Ooh. Do I have? No, I used it all. Yep, that's it.
Okay. Bowman, it's your turn.
I'm gonna search Hathaway's body.
If you're looking for the brass knuckles, they are not on his body.
Oh, I'm just searching for his body.
Okay, make an investigation check.
That was a 19.
19. Yeah, you start rifling through his pockets. You find his wallet, which has another 50 talents shoved into it.
I'm specifically looking for like a key to like a safe,
Yep,
or
you-
something.
Yes, you do find a key on him as well, like a ring of keys on him.
Sweet. And I guess I'll just take the rest of my movement to go back.
Next, it's your turn.
I'm going to bonus action hide under this table.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Sorry. 21.
That's a pretty good stealth check. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pull out my revolver, and I'm gonna shoot at the last remaining
Go for it.
knucklehead.
Yeah.
That's a 21 to hit.
That hits. You do get advantage, so re-roll. You get advantage because you're hidden. So re-roll to see if you get that nat 20.
No, I got it too.
Okay. You may add sneak attack.
$11.
You go. You crawl under the table, hide. You see Glim is there. His face is ashen.
I'm
He's
just gonna be
got like
Hey, you good?
you take your revolver out and as this guy's focused on, he's like, there's a lot going on. He's like looking pretty nervous. You shoot him, he's badly hurt, but still standing.
This man's will never gamble again.
No, you will not.
Better.
He has taken he's taken a big hit. His boss is down. He's gonna look around, look for something. He drops his gun, throws himself on the floor, and just says, "Please, just don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please. I'm on the wrong side of this one. Please don't kill me."
Bro,
And that's his turn.
Excellent.
Can I like stop the witch bolt?
You can drop concentration anytime you want.
I'm gonna drop it.
just for the hell of it.
Okay, well,
I would just drop it because it seems rude.
Janara, we'll have your turn be the last technical turn in the initiative order. Are you gonna go knock this guy out, or are you gonna let him live?
Ask him where the safe is.
I'll let him take us to where the safe is, and I maybe won't kill you.
Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
No promises. Oh, okay, with advantage already. Great.
He's terrified. I rolled a natural 1 to see if he was gonna maintain his composure.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17. It's like, yep, I will take you to where the safe is. Meanwhile, you all hear like the crowd is like pushed over to where the stairs are, frantically trying to get up. You hear yelling and shouting from upstairs, and suddenly there's a banging noise, and suddenly the crowd pushes through whatever is blocking them upstairs, and they're just up and out and gone. You hear shouts and banging from the bar upstairs, and eventually the noise upstairs fades as well.
We're still all disguised, right?
No.
Oh.
Like none of us
Damn.
were.
I never was.
I think Nyx is technically the only one in disguise
Yeah.
right now.
I think I disguised myself before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and
Um,
Artemis were just like, hey, we're cool enough.
So that guy leads you behind the bar down in this room where the counter where they exchanged money for chips was, and he says, Hathaway had the keys on him, so I'm sure you can find the keys on his body.
Oh my god, this poor guy.
Okay, cool. I have the keys, so.
I'm gonna run over
and
and
he had some money on the table too.
he's being so helpful. I'm gonna run over. Are the knuckles where
Yeah, knuckles are still where
drop
you
them?
left them.
I'd like to go over and scoop them up.
Grab those
Are-
brass knuckles.
Are we all at the bar then?
Yeah, I mean at this point we're out of initiative. You're going around doing whatever you want. You
well,
don't need
people-
the virtual tabletop anymore.
While people are walking to the bar, Penny's gonna just get the remainder of it and just kind of
Okay. The rest of the money on the table totals to an additional, on top of the 50 that you already got, an additional 250.
and then she'll walk over the bar.
So you all make your way over to the bar. Bowman, you find the correct key, open the safe. Huge pile of cash in this safe. Totaling out, well, I guess it actually is going to depend on if you all want to spend the time counting it right now, or if you want to grab it and run.
Grab it and run.
Grab it and run.
Are
How
they
big
like
is this?
are they like
Don't
wrapped?
take the safe boy.
Yeah, they're wrapped.
How big is the safe?
It's like built into the bar. Not easy if you just if you're saying you want to grab the safe and take it. It's like bolted into the bar.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Why don't we just split it up in the 6? I guess. Just take handfuls. Go.
Yeah. And let's go.
I did not go over to the bar.
Yeah.
Because I am trying to coax my brother-in-law out from underneath the table.
There was gunshots and stabbing and
Yeah,
Yes.
all for you. So, what are we gonna do from this point on?
Teachable moment.
I'm never fucking gambling again, Nix, I swear.
Yeah, and also, if you ever fucking tell anyone I am blood related to that I went down and one of my friends went down trying to save you, I am going to tell how much you owe.
What am I supposed to tell Orla?
Just tell her that I came in, negotiated a little bit, because that's how I thought this was going to go. And then we walked out.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to get
Are
you
we
a
gonna
drink.
get arrested?
No. Oh, well, you know, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I'm also going to, as we're like going to the door, I'm going to look on Hathaway's table and just see if he had like a record of Glim on there.
He didn't. There's nothing on the table that that says anything about Glim. There's
I'm not gonna
food
spend-
and drink and
Okay.
the money that Penny already grabbed.
I'm not going to spend too long on it, but I'm also just going to grab a random glass off of a table and
Uh-huh.
hand it to Glim and have him drink that.
Okay.
Just to calm his nerves
He
a
just
little bit. Yep.
Fucking knocks it back.
Um,
What if it was a spit cup?
It's
Yeah.
just straight up lamp oil.
Roll for spit.
you
Roll
know,
for spit.
honestly, he deserves
no.
it.
There was a bit of backwash.
No.
Gross.
Sure.
Yeah.
You were the one who asked me to roll for spit, Penny.
How
Me?
dare you?
Okay. What are you all doing with the last remaining guy?
Knock him out.
Bowman's gonna approach him, and he's going to say, he's gonna take a little bit from the stack that he has. He's gonna hand it to him, and he goes, and I go, clean up this mess. Let's take care of it. And you never saw us here.
Make an intimidation check.
Love intimidating. Ooh, 23.
Okay. Okay. What do I tell the police? They're gonna be here, I'm sure.
Freak accident.
The
with
Manticore escaped.
Freak accident with the
Bodies
Manticore.
in that.
The Manticore escaped, then went back into the pit and
Manticore
then died.
wasn't technically supposed to be in the. You know what? I'll figure it out.
The Manticore escaped. He went wild.
No, the Manticore is just illegally here.
Yeah. The
Exactly.
Manticore escaped.
Problem solved.
That you guys illegally had. You tried to. He killed some people, but you were able to kill
yeah.
him.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Just please.
You didn't
I
own
never-
the Manticore.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Okay.
Before
I
we
never
leave,
want to see you again, please.
We can make that happen.
That's what most people think about us.
before we leave, Bowman wants to go back down to the pit, rip off the Manticore tail, and just keep it.
Manticore tail is very large.
Just the last few like notches, really.
Okay, you grab a few spines from the tail. Great. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna need from all of you. I'm gonna need group stealth check because a lot of attention has been drawn to this bar as bunch of people ran.
Is there
screaming from it.
a back kitchen door?
Yes, there is a back
That's
kitchen door.
the way we're going.
But yeah, last time you found the kitchen door, but it's upstairs. You have to go upstairs and then out through the kitchen.
I got to 22.
19.
Okay.
Non-natural 20, bitch.
21.
Soundy as fuck.
15.
Oh, fuck. And I
Janara?
said 5.
16, and I used my last luck point. Otherwise, I would not have been stealthy.
Great. That was all successes. So you all duck out of the kitchen just as the police arrive and storm the establishment. You sneak very quickly through alleys. Nix, because you live in this ward of the city, you make your way quietly through. You bring Glim to your parents' house where you assume the rest of your family is. All of you see for the first time Nix's house. I've described it in brief a couple times, but since you're all here for the first time, Nix, what do they see?
So it's kind of a it's a townhouse, but a split level. So like not a split level. It's a townhouse that's been divided into 2 apartments.
Duplex.
A dupe, yeah, that's the word. Because at one point there were wealthier people who lived here, and then they divided up apartments or homes into apartments. And we live on the first floor. The porch steps are kind of breaking a little bit. They definitely need repair, but who the heck has time for that when you work 9 days in a row? And so when you go in the door, there's a nice enough looking entranceway for the conditions. There's a little like table off to the side with a single dying flower, and a picture that looks like it was made by a very young child that has been hanging there for a very long time. And directly in front of you is the kitchen. There's just like a little stove and table and a counter with a bucket. And then off to the right-hand side is a door to where my parents would sleep. And then there's a little hallway to the left, and there's a couple rooms. There's 2 rooms down there. One of them is mine, and then the other one was one of my sisters, but now it's actually just a living area, living space.
So you bring everybody in with you then as you come in?
No,
or-
I'm gonna be like, hey guys, there's not a lot of space in here. It's for gnomes. So that's the other thing. It's gnome sized. I'll stay here because I have no idea how I'm going to thank you for this, but I will be right back.
Okay.
And go inside.
Yeah, as you go inside, as the door opens, you hear noises. Your family sort of stands up hurriedly from where they were sitting, and your father says,
Oh, I attempted to wipe up all of the blood on the way over here. If disguise self dropped, actually it would have dropped. I have done a new disguise self and I look completely 100% fine.
okay. You come in with Glim. Your father stands up quickly and he's like,
I found him.
great, Hansel, what? How'd you? Nix, where have you been all this? And Orla just gets up, runs over, hugs you. She's like sobbing. She turns to her husband, hugs him, gives him a kiss, and is just crying. And Glim like hugs her back, like his arm's a little limp because he's still shell shocked, and he just breathes in deeply. Your other sister, Lily, and actually Lily's Lily's wife has come to join now as well, Nissa, who is a couple inches taller than average for a gnome. She's tall for a gnome, with sort of blonde hair in fun buns, and like pair of like little fun bun type thing.
These buns.
Okay, well that's not what I'm calling them right now. And she's got paler skin than you and your family. But Lily and Nissa come over to you, and Nissa says, Nix, don't know how you did that, but good job.
Yep.
Lily
Thanks.
gives you like a knowing look and says, good job, sis.
I definitely had a lot of help. And I'm going to need some of your help talking to my family to make this up to them.
Your mother bustles off into the kitchen,
Yep. Mhm.
comes back.
Yep.
She's got, how many jars do you need?
5.
She comes back with 5 jars of fresh jam.
Good.
And hands them to you.
Perfect. We might be baking as well in the near future.
Okay, dear. Great. You step outside and rejoin your friends.
I'm just gonna come out with the jars are like they're small, but like when Nyx is carrying them, it is difficult for her to keep all of them balanced. So and then she just goes,
Cute.
Take one.
I'll help pass them around.
Yeah. Everybody has a jar of fresh jam.
Yay.
From Nyx's mother.
This is homemade.
Yeah. My mom does this. And you might be getting more stuff because I don't know how I could ever repay you guys for just giving up a night and coming and helping me save my brother-in-law. You guys are pretty cool.
Thank you, Nix. It's really kind
I'll
of
give
you.
her an awkward little like side hug.
It was an honor.
Oh, for sure.
And
And I'm
also,
gonna whisper. I'm gonna lean down and whisper. I might vomit any second. Where should I do
there's some
that?
bushes over there.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you look-
Like
Can you hold
this-
my jam?
yeah, this alleyway, every night someone pukes, so you will just you'll blend right in.
Oh my.
There's a- goes over there. There's a sack. It's just
Yeah.
up into
No.
Artemis
I
dips
shall-
away.
Contribute.
Yeah. Artemis dips away into the alley, throws up from being hung over and getting in a huge fight and stressful situation. And he eventually comes back and rejoins the rest of you.
Thank you. Can I have some of that jam now?
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
no!
just gonna-
Oh my god! No! 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 No!
gonna,
No!
like-
No! No! No!
I don't know. You're gonna use a finger. We're gonna open it. Is it good?
It's very good.
All right. Nix, if you ever need, favors again, this is a great payment.
Cool.
Speaking of, if you would all like to count your money now, you may do so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like not in the street, but somewhere.
Yeah, you dip into the alley where Artemis just threw up.
Smells.
Penny, come
wonderful.
stand
any
over
other
here.
alley. There's
Ew.
any other alley that we could have gone to.
And you count.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna use minor illusion to make it look like very clean,
Uh-huh.
right where I vomited. and like gather and like stand right in front of it and wait for everyone to like gather around.
Yeah, you all smell something just awful
I'm used to it.
in this alley. And Bowman is also probably used to these sorts of smells, given
Just
where
not
he is,
phased.
unfazed. But the rest of you, it doesn't smell great in this alley.
Does anyone smell grapes?
Yeah.
Even when it comes back up, it's still some of the finest.
Ew.
Oh no.
You count out the money that you found in that safe and find a total of 1,357 talents.
How much does Penny need? Not that we know that she needs it. But...
She hasn't said.
Wait, is that
for sure,
each
but we all
or
saw it.
collective?
That's total.
Okay.
1,357 talents total.
Are we splitting this, or did we all get like an equal amount?
Well,
Well, you already got some, so.
I don't necessarily think splitting it evenly is fair. Like Janara and Artemis
I don't need it.
myself are pretty well off compared to you guys.
Yeah,
No
but you
offense.
guys still help
Yeah.
a lot.
I don't.
Well, I'm not
yeah.
saying none for us, but
Bowman is just going to take his wad and just kind of place it in front of everybody. The smaller things, the smaller amount of things that it can carry, the better. A
What
lighter
was the
pack.
total?
1,357.
Penny's gonna take out a little scratch piece of paper, which is definitely not Zuzu's cell phone. And 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's roughly $226 for everyone.
Don't include. Janara doesn't need any. Don't include me.
Bowman doesn't want it.
Please do include Artemis.
I only need like I don't know. I'd take 100 for just a night's work. It's
Do I know?
Okay, all of the rich people get $100. Hold on, let me redo the math.
100 talents.
What was the debt that Glim owed?
It was a few hundred talents.
Okay.
Over a long period of time, I
Right.
understand, but
Okay, all of the rich people get 100 talents because all of a sudden they are being very gracious, and now the rest of us, we get
I'm
the
not.
poor people here. Hello, everyone. We're getting $352. Artemis, you're getting $100.
300 and what?
Do you need more? If you say you want more, I'll put it in my calculations. But y'all, it is like 3 in the morning, and I have work tomorrow. We gotta.
Want to go grab a drink or something? We can find something.
Oh my.
Something's open, always.
How much was it?
Can
1,357.
Bowman's gonna roll.
no, how much
perception.
each?
Oh, how much each? Well, was that without the rich people or total? Rich people.
Whatever number you just said for poor people was the number I think Nix was asking
Yeah.
For 4 people.
for the
Poor
poor
people.
people.
For the poor people. Okay, hold on. Let me minus 300. Now I divide by 3. 352 for the low income friends.
Bowman wants to roll a perception on Penny to see what's going on.
Make an insight check, actually.
Insight, sorry. That was, I gotta change the modifier what I rolled.
Can it be with advantage? Because I wanted to do the same thing.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
doing it by myself, so.
Yeah.
Everybody can make individual insight checks on Penny.
That was a 19.
19,
I got 18.
18. I need a deception check from you, Penny.
24.
24.
7.
You all know that there's something up with Penny. She needs money. For
Can I
some
get that
reason.
on my passive insight?
If it's higher than
It's
her,
13.
then yes.
Cool.
she needs money for something, and she's not, and that's why she's being so like tense about the money. But she hasn't volunteered the information.
Miss Cresswell, you can have my share.
I don't want your share.
I don't want my share either.
Well, then it can sit in the dirt.
Oh, well then, the dirt will be rich.
I wouldn't put it down. I'll just
I'm-
hold that.
I will take Bowman's share and like give him a look like I'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, with that, I assume all of you head off for the night, saying your farewells to each other. A little bit richer, with a heist still coming up. And Penny with a debt looming down on her and her family. And we will call it there for the night. Thank you all so very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. And we will see you all next time as the party finishes their preparations for the upcoming heist. Bye.